What's going on, everyone? My name is Poker Ranger Pat, and I totally forgot to throw up the start screen. Welcome in for our HeartGold Nuzlocke. It's gonna be a lot of grinding today, guys. Like, that's it. It's gonna be a lot of grinding. Last time, we took out 3 gym leaders. We took out, who do we take? Erica, Sabrina, and stupidly we took out Blaine. It's not our best move, but it didn't cost us anything, so we'll take that. But today we've got a trainer Mankey, and I'd actually really like to start training, finish training our Dratini, our good jolly Dratini. So that's gonna be most of our day. Getting Rhonda and Jesus up. Unfortunately, neither of them share anything that we're trying to get. We've already actually half trained Jesus, and what I've decided to do is finish training him on HP, try and make him as fat as possible, because he's going to be running Dragon Dance, so he doesn't need a whole lot of attack or speed, because once he gets a Dragon Dance up, he'll just be an absolute monster. Rhonda here. Rhonda needs to be real fast and punch things real hard. Like, her entire job is to punch Snorlax. And to punch Snorlax really hard. Like, really hard. We don't need Spearows, my friend. Rhonda does not take a peck very well. What? Where are all these Spearows even coming from? Stop that. But once we get those 2 up, we'll start doing some training, because we need to get everyone up to 56 this week. And training 2 people up from the mid-teens to 56 is gonna be a minute. Going to be a hot minute. Alright, we are just hitting all the Spearows right now. So let's go somewhere else, see if we can find some rats. Or something else that does speed. Rats are just easy and convenient. No, we don't want birds. We very much do not want birds. That's HP. I don't even remember what else is around. Why? Next question. HeartGold midday, 55% Spearow. Fine. No, not Salvador. No. There we go. No. There we go. I'm gonna come down to Pallet Town. I'm sure Route 1 has a lot of rats. No, that is a bird. There's a rat. I have no idea what the split is because I don't have this route pulled up. Sentry? What does Sentry do? Let's find Route 1 real quick. Computer 2 Meridian 1. There we go. Sentret gives attack. Should be great another time. What does Pidgey give? Pidgey also gives speed. And at level 3 they know tackle. So we should be able to just kind of punch those guys too. So let's give it a shot. Pidgey equals yes. Okay. This'll work then. We'll be fine. We probably should kill the Sentrets just because we need those attack EVs eventually, but I'm trying to keep things together. I don't know why this thing says I'm not on stream right now. Try it again. Hey, who knows? Man, my little thing hasn't gone through either. I don't think it's counting me as a watcher. Which is always fun. That's fine though. Not as concerned. Alright, no, can't do that. I cannot watch myself play. That's a ferret. That's gonna be some good experience. Murder the ferret real quick. Oh, 99, that's it? That'd be more than that. Ferret. Oh, which also gives speed. Sweet. Make it 2 speed. I like that. I have a Fury Swipes. I missed. Okay, Sentret, not working on you right now. We're gonna have to find a better place to do attack EV training. Because man, attack EVs just take forever to train. Forever. Give me more ferrets. Because ferrets give 2 speed EVs. Sentry, we will kill you later. There's a ferret. Beautiful. Oh, there's a ferret. There's a dead ferret. It's a rat. Where else is gonna give us good attack EVs? I have no idea. Who else? Ah, phone's almost dead. Awesome, I love it. I love it when the phone's almost dead. Kill that. Oh, there's a bird. Can we kill this thing with a karate chop? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Bird, have a fury swipes. Now, I'm also very much considering bringing our Aerodactyl onto the team. He's a quick boy, is what he is. He's quick and he's very strong. And gets stab, rock slide by level up. Along with crunch to smash Starmie. Seismic toss. We'll get rid of Lear for that. We can use that down with these low level ones. That's fine. That's a Sentry. No one cares about Sentry right now. Sentry. We're trying to be the fastest. We need to be the very fastest, like no one ever was. Yep, that'll do it. We're at 130 speed EVs currently. Which means we're a little over halfway there. And if we can just sit around and kill ferrets, ferrets would be great to murder. Like, don't get me wrong, Pidgey and Rattata, just fine. Ferret, though, would just make it twice as quick. Which would be awesome. Because we've got that Macho Brace on. At least, fairly certain we have that Macho Brace on. We better have that Macho Brace on. I'll be very upset if we don't have the Macho Brace on. Yeah, we got that Macho Brace. So ferrets give us a total of 4 EVs because they're worth 2 normally, standard. they're worth 2. And with the macho brace doubling those EVs, we're gonna get nice and strong if we can run into a bunch of ferrets. If only. Unfortunately, they're actually a rare encounter on this route. So, I don't expect to run into many of them. Oh, what the hell? Alright, level 4 has more than 17 experience, or HP. That's good to know. There we go. The long one. There's another bird down. There, level 4 bird has more 17 experience, or HP. That's a rat. It's gonna die. That's a bird. It gets karate chopped. That's a bird. That's a karate chop bird. EV training is the worst. Is the worst, has been the worst, will always be the worst. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy training. It's just so tedious. It takes forever. Especially in HeartGold Soul Silver. Just training in general is just awful in HeartGold Soul Silver, I found. Now that I've actually taken to Nuzlocking it and doing like level limits and stuff. Leveling is the worst. I've played through this game so many times, like hyper under leveled. Because I don't care about things dying, because they don't die for me. But Nuzlocke has definitely changed that with the addition of dying. Permadeath. Always a fun inclusion. Alright, just a few more, and then we need to find somewhere to heal. Give me another ferret. Nope, that's a bird. That's a centret, not the tret I'm looking for. That's a rat. Oh, birdie. Punched in the face. Maybe go for it to end the set. That'd be real convenient. There's one for it. Last one is a Pidgey. That's fine. Let's see. Can I heal anywhere? Let me out of the house. Thank you. There is no healing in Pallet Town. Awesome. I love it. That's fine. Flying up to Viridian. Take care of it there. Yes, heal my monkey. Alright, I wonder offhand, just... Wow, that is very fast. And I cannot say I care even a little bit. Latias is over there, okay. Alright, there's a rat. Swipe it. And a bird gets punched. Actually, I could probably swipe the bird too. Now that I'm thinking about it. Just want to get all the swipes out of the way first. Because they're less useful than others. Hey. Let's check level 18. Just for the fun of it. I like checking my EVs, IVs. I like seeing my homemade calculator work for the most part. Defense is 18. Special attack is 20. Special defense is 24. Speed is 41. Not terrible. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all it's great, because it's really not. But, you know, that's life. You've got that solid minimum 0, probably 0 to 4 in attack, which is, you know, always ideal on someone that I want to, you know, attack things. But we'll make her real fast. She's got like a 9 to 15 or a 9 to 12 in speed. We'll make her very fast. And probably give her the choice scarf. Hey, Zach, how's it going, man? Nice seeing you in. We are EV training. Like that's almost going to be exclusively everything tonight is. We've got a finish speed on Rhonda. We've got to get attack on Rhonda, and then we're gonna get Jesus out, our Dratini, and give him max HP. And then we got to get everyone up to level limit, which is gonna take more than a few minutes. Okay, 224 in speed, almost there. Sentret, we're not worried about you just yet. Ready for Evo in a couple of days, Zach? That should be a good time, I would imagine. That's good. Good. You're gonna have to like live tweet it or something. Give those of us that can't quite make it in there a good rundown. My head hurts. Aw, yeah. That's the way to do it. It does seem to come on fairly often. I mean, it's at pretty close to the top of Glitch's SoundCloud track page. So if you just kind of start at the top and go, you're liable to run smack into it very quickly. Hey, you guys have found a good system that works for you. And as long as Grandma thinks you're surprised, that's all that matters. Oh, keep murdering birds. Murdering birds with our pig monkey. I mean, good. That's a real big thing. Being grateful regardless of whether you're surprised or not, or you know what's coming. That's a real big it's a big internal thing, I think. There's a furret. You ready to get punched? Shit. That's pretty cool. I'm actually on the mark. I'm kind of casually looking for one of those myself. I'd love to hook up my old GameCube and play some things, but that's real cool, and I'm glad you're getting that. Once you do, send out a review of your experience. I'd love to hear about it. Rhonda getting real fast. Actually, we've got one more. And Rhonda is the fastest pig monkey she can be. You know, I'd have to run downstairs and check. I don't know offhand. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I also wouldn't be overly surprised if it didn't. So, you know, 6 one, half dozen the other. Alright, we need... Where's my stats page? There's my stats page. Give me... Where's my filter? Create a filter. There we go. Filter out blanks. What do we have here? Beedrill, Ekans, Mankey, Arcanine. Goldeen. Goldeen could work. Clear that. That's not the one I'm looking for. That is, though. Well, sort of. That's Absol. That's not who I need. That is also not who I need. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I can see that. Poke-Earth, Kanto. Damn it. Where the hell is an easy place to find? Yep, Gen 4. Standard surfing, 90% Goldeen. Perfect. Alright, where can we surf in this town? Like, legitimately, where's the in-town surfing? It's not only in the gym, is it? It might be. No, definitely not. Where? Where the hell do I surf at? Do we have to go down to the cave? Maybe. That's not. That's not here. Alright, let's go see if we can find this. Find this elusive water. There's your Goldeen. That'll work. Gotta get back to my page. Mankey. Goldeen. Oh, that's right, Goldeen has Peck. I forget. That's a 3-co. Broski, what are you doing? Just kind of run up and down along here and punch things. Hopefully we get more of the level 5s. There we go. Do you have 18 HP? Yes, you do. That's fine. Rhonda will get stronger in time. We'll just have to be careful with her. Run back to the Pokemon Center every now and then, which is okay. We are not opposed to doing that. There we go. The digital. Which one's the digital? Ooh. We are back to the Pokemon Center. We are under half. Ain't dealing with that. Right. I know that. I'm trying to picture the back of my GameCube. That's the gym. I think it has one. I think it has one. Again, I've been wrong before. I'm sure I'll be wrong again. But I think we have one. I think I have one. I would wager, if I were a betting man, I would say yes on that. So that'll be interesting to see how well that works for you. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I go and play poker tournaments with my dad on occasion. I am very much a betting man. Hey, you got that crit. This one. Alright, I think we've got one more in us. Alright, maybe one more. I have no doubt that the actual, like the real difference is amazing. There we go. That should do that. Yeah. I just can't wait to actually like see how it works for you. Like if it's how intuitive it is and how well it actually works when you use it. Might be a deciding factor on if I get one or not. Hey, that's a Sea King. What does Sea King give? Sea King. You also give attack. Awesome. See if we can kill a Sea King with a karate chop. Almost. Not any different than the Goldines at this level. So if we can run into those, it'll be just like killing ferrets. Huh. I'm gonna leap a wild guess out here and assume that uh, Pokemon Coliseum does support that. That's right, it's not very effective, now you get murdered. Alright, let's go back and heal up real quick. We were getting pretty close to half there. All first party. Awesome. And that means I could play Rogue Squadron with that. I very much enjoyed Rogue Squadron back in the day. I think I've got Rogue Squadron 3, if I remember correctly. And it's just something I very much enjoy. Star Wars is something I very much enjoy. So getting to run around in like X-Wings and TIE Fighters and all that good stuff, definitely a fun time for me. That's a Latios. I think she runs. She runs, right? Oh, straight. Couldn't even catch up to it in speed. It ran before I could do anything. Well, that's fun. That was actually the first time I ran into Latias this entire section of gameplay. So that's always fun. I totally thought my game froze for a moment when we ran into it, just because it stayed there and it just stayed white on the bottom. I was going to be very much not pleased. Oh, just die, will you? There we go. 21 gives us 41 attack. Screech. We don't need Screech. Thanks, though. Have a karate chop. Yeah. +1. Okay. I mean, that definitely sounds like it's something in the you get the quality you pay for realm. And of course, if I were serious about like wanting to do it like legitimately, and probably if I were looking at streaming something from it, I'd probably go with the one you got also. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, that definitely puts it. Makes that decision real easy. I can grab that on Amazon. I will grab it on Amazon. It is just so much more convenient. And you know what would really suck? A shiny Sea King. That would legitimately be awful right now. Oh, of course the black one's sold out. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, we're fine. Fortunately for me, if I were to do that, I've got the purple one. The best one. Well, in my opinion, the best one. There we go. Oh, all right. I'll give you Spice Orange is pretty cool looking. It's pretty high up there. And honestly, the silver one is also very good. I just happen to like purple in general. I mean, I have no doubt you can find that on eBay, my friend. Or if you're really, really desperate in some of the shadier corners of the internet. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna pay a pretty penny for it, but I'm sure it's there. Where are we at? Where are we at? This one. Alright, we're at 72 attack. Which is well on our way. Oh my god. That is insane. But I have no doubt that'll sell very easily. Did they make a... They made an orange Game Boy Player attachment? I thought they were all black. Ah, okay. That would explain it. I have definitely got the American version of that. My nice purple GameCube and my black Game Boy player. Which, let me tell you what, I used that thing all the time. Like, I love playing on TVs. That is my preferred way to play. Rhonda. Let's take a look at Rhonda now at level 23. 23. HP is 57. Attack is 46. 21. 26. 29. And 54. Awesome. Which limited edition GameCube did he get? I always love hearing about good deals. Oh. I feel like that one, I don't even know if that one made it to the States, did it? Yeah, that sounds like a Japan-only system, like, just at first glance. That's pretty cool, though. Oh, man. Pearl White? I might have to check that out. Jeez. bracers now. That pearl white sounds really nice. And I mean, slightly yellow, not the end of the world. Holy crap, that's insane. Straight up insane. Would never pay that much for a system. Unless I'm like, that is a full room VR set. Oh man, that is, you were right, that is definitely a steal. Yeah, that very much is. God. I love murdering fishies with my pig monkey. Yeah, that is a very dedicated Game Boy fan. I got, man, I don't think I have more than like 20 games. If that. That, every time. Yeah, your friend is very big into them GameCubes. I mean, that's a pretty interesting hobby, if nothing else. Man, that's an interesting hobby. Definitely gets expensive after a little while, but very unique for sure. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Game collecting is an incredibly expensive hobby. I'm kind of glad my hobby was book collecting. Which, while still expensive, is not quite as expensive. I mean, you do what you gotta do. If you need a car and you've got a collection that's just gonna sit there and not do you any good, if you think you can get enough for a down payment, I mean, after a while, those old games and that old collection is just gonna sit there and die in the sun. Yeah. Oh yeah? What game is that? Oh man. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Much better. This one. Hey, another Sea King. Karate chop. Beautiful. Hey, we're over halfway there with our girl. That's a very interesting gimmick for your game. I mean, I feel like that was something that was real big back then. I never did play it, I don't think. But it sounds interesting. Impossible ninja moves to kick the shit out of Busta Rhymes. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch this. I need to go find a playthrough of this on YouTube. This just sounds incredible. Honestly, it sounds incredible and I need to watch it. There we go, Rhonda. Assurance. Sure, why not? Get rid of Fury Swipes. I feel like I can understand that. I also have a mighty need to find this game and watch it, if nothing else. Oh, we are getting to the point where we're gonna need an Everstone on this kid. We're gonna have to switch train Rhonda and it's gonna be miserable, let me tell you what. Of course the final boss is Snoop Dogg. What else would you expect? It has to be Snoop Dogg. There is no one else who would make the final boss for a game like that than Snoop Dogg. That's a Goldeen, and it's getting tossed. Throw the fish to the side. It sounds like a masterpiece, and I have a mighty need to play this game. What do we got? 158. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. And then, God. +1. I think we might have to hold off on training Jesus until next week. We need us some levels. We need us many levels, as it happens. No. There we go. Let's see. Can we kill you with the seismic toss yet? No, we cannot. 26. Not doing bad. Rhonda, throw the fish. Ah, throw the fish. There we go. There's a bigger fish. Hit it in the face. You know, I find it really amusing that like 80% of the stuff we're training our fighting pig monkey against all have flying type moves in like Peck. Between the Pidgeys, the Goldines, and the Sea Kings all having Peck, we've been a little cavalier with our pig monkey. And she's been great. She's a fucking trooper. But it's just kind of like, damn, guys. You're really, really risking the pig. And we really, really need the pig. Oh, it's officially nighttime. Oh, there's a bigger fish. Plus one. There we go. Oh, we're very close to being finished with this set of EV training. And then once we're done with this set of EV training, we'll go I mean, Def Jam was a massive label back in the day. So, I'm not super surprised. But I really need to see how they're all incorporated. Like, I'm just super amused at the idea of this game, this fighting game, using Def Jam rappers. I need it. I must watch it. I'm gonna find it. One day, eventually, far in the future. No, please, 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 please. More big fish. I need bigger fish. At least Rhonda's leveling up very quickly, which is real nice. Granted, we're gonna need an Everstone for her very soon. Because we're keeping her till level 49. Because at 49, Mankey learns close combat, whereas Primeape doesn't learn it until 59, another 10 levels later. And if we're gonna use this kid to counter us a Snorlax, kinda need close combat over cross chop. There's +1. Oh man, if Rhonda works and counters Snorlax like a charm, I'll be so happy. And Rhonda will be, like, my new favorite for the moment. Hopefully with a scarf, it'll outspeed a non-scarfed Starmie. Because then we could get a... Spoiler, I intend on teaching Primeape U-turn. Because I actually haven't used my U-turn TM yet. So I intend on this Primeape running U-turn, close combat, like, man, hold on a second. Excuse me. Close combat, U-turn, maybe Rock Slide, possibly Rock Slide, and I don't know what else, honestly. I really wanted to teach him Thunder Punch, but unfortunately that is a Battle Frontier move tutor, and we can't use those, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's life. He might get knockoff, which would be real useful. Okay, we need another 20 in our attack, and life will be good.
You haven't finished your task, haven't worked assiduously.
Oh my god, so many TMs behind the frontier. So many move tutors. Like, if I could just buy the move tutor moves, or even if I had to trade like a mushroom or a heart scale for it, man, I would spend all my extra time just farming heart scales. There's so many good moves behind the Battle Frontier. One. No, you're not allowed to evolve yet. Where are we at? 146 or 246. Okay. Yeah, Stone Edge, especially. Like, there are so many things that I just want Stone Edge on, and I can't get it. Like, at all. Like, Aerodactyl, I would love to put Stone Edge on Aerodactyl. Stab Stone Edge off Aerodactyl. That'd be beautiful. Or, you know, Primeape. I'd put Stone Edge on Primeape in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, it's behind the Battle Frontier. I thought about putting Will-O-Wisp on a couple of people, and then I saw it was behind the Battle Frontier. Aerial Ace, super useful, great distribution. Gotta get it from the Battle Frontier. Alright, I think we need one more. Fishy fishy. Have a karate chop. +1. Beautiful. We are fully... Well, okay, there's still 4 EVs on Mankey that we can get. Yeah. Yeah, Energy Ball. I mean, you only get 1 Giga Train. Where's gonna be good to level him up? Somewhere with a lot of normal or rock. Let's see. Only 1 Lotad. Lotad? Really? Lotad? Useless. Alright, let's do some healing up real quick. And see about just punching a bunch of rocks. Also, do I have offhand? I mean, Ludicolo's awesome in, like, rain teams. 110%. He is amazing in rain teams, but outside of that, you know, I'm not gonna say he's great. Saffron. West. Go West, Young Ash. Celadon. Do you sell... Where do I get HeartGold, Soul Silver, Everstone? Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Alright, where do I get HeartGold, Soul Silver? Show Elm Togepi. Or show a Jigglypuff. I have a Jigglypuff. Let's grab us a Jigglypuff and go show that to Bill's grandpa. R2. Yeah, I mean, Water Grass is phenomenal as a type. Right? He's up there, right? I think he is. Get out my face. Oh man. I've got to make a team to chase down Suicune at some point. I don't even know if I've chased Suicune out of out of Johto yet. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, no Suicune up there. Bill's grandpa. Oh, he needs an Oddish. Yeah, no, I've got a Electabuzz that I'm gonna train up eventually, and he'll be part of our rematch squad. But I just remembered that I don't even think I've chased her out of out of Johto yet. I've done so little for Suicune. And I need to do a lot for Suicune. Like, legitimately, I think I'm gonna have to put a team together to do the E4 rematches. Because I am in that desperate need of points. I mean, you were speedrunning it. You weren't paying attention to the plot. No one pays attention to plot while speedrunning. Hugh is eh. He's never really done it for me. Alright, let's go grab. We do, as it happens, have a Growlithe. Colress is like legit very cool. I dig Colress. You're very right. I swear to God, if this guy asked for a freaking Staryu, I would be damn near heartbroken. My boy. Come with me. We have a job for you. And that job is to make our lives easier. Yeah, Colress is very much essentially a chaotic neutral. He's hyper dedicated to his research to the exclusion of all else. And it's an interesting idea. Let me go grab it. Then we can go grab our Everstone, and life will be good. Then we don't have to worry about Mankey accidentally evolving and not getting close combat. You know, I don't think Colress really has a moral compass. His moral compass is complete my research regardless of everything else. There we go. I mean, he showed up in Standard Sun and Moon also. In shit, what is that island? One of the islands up by the fossil reviving place. That's fair. Look at Axel. There we go. Got that Everstone. What is the other one you want? I don't have that. Yes. Yeah, and he was... Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot. Wait. Fly. No. Fly. Get lavender. Thank you. Nope, we're gonna put Jigglypuff back. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff running around. Okay. It almost definitely will. Now, don't get me wrong, challenge mode is going to be, you know, challenging because it's challenge mode. But it'll be good. Yeah, them crits. Them crits. Oh. Wait. No. Sophia. I lied, Sophia. We are not leaving you with the XP share. As much as I would love to have a high level something. I mean, you know, that happens sometimes. You don't always make... Not always does everyone click the right thing all the time. Like that. I expected there to be more rocks in here. Look, a rock. Punch it. I mean, it might have. You'll never know. But you know, it's all part of the experience. And that is an invaluable and completely unique experience to you. Tea. I love me some tea. Oh, dude, I'm gonna make sure I don't get that Sunflora. 100%. Sunkern will not be on my team. I will wait until nighttime when Sunkern is sleeping. I will never touch it. Damn it, almost. Yep. No, that is the plan. Actually, I think I'm gonna try and do Black 2. And Black 2 early on has a chance at a freaking not or a Venipede. And that'd just be fucking cool as shit. I get an early Venipede, Whirlipede, you know, hit Scolipede by 3rd gym or 4th gym, whatever. You know, that'd just be freaking cool. Oh, man. I need higher leveled things. This isn't working. Not as well as I need it to, not as fast as I need it to. Where else has an abundance of rocks? Yeah, there's a great deal of Pokemon that are out there just waiting. Like Black 2, you actually have a chance. You can get a freaking oh, son of a bitch. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. I done fucked up. I done fucked up, my friend. I totally forgot that the gym train or the freaking wild trainers have high leveled shit. Rhonda the Mankey goes down. Actually, I might actually just go back and throw Focus Blast on Gengar. I might actually just throw Focus Blast on Gengar. Especially now that we can buy we can buy Dark Pulse TMs. Yeah, we can buy Dark Pulse TMs if I want to put man, I was actually like super hyped to use Mankey. Like legitimately super hyped. That's real frustrating. That's freaking annoying. That's really upsetting. That's just really upsetting. Let's see. Aerodactyl. Gen 4. He can get Rock Smash for fighting coverage. Damn it. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2. God, there's him. Alright. Time to... I think it's time to run our good boy Dratini here. At the very least, get us a thing. So I've decided I'm not gonna run Outrage. We're gonna run Dragonclaw, because once we get Dragon Dance up, I don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot. I think at +1 we'll pretty much be fine with Dragonclaw. So I've actually already used the EQTM. I gave it to Matador, my Tauros, and then he died in the Elite Four. Unfortunately. But we might end up giving him the Rock Slide TM. And that'll do essentially the same thing. Alright, give that to Jesus. I'm super frustrated. That was annoying and shouldn't have happened. Uh-oh. 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 That's a level 40 B drill. Bacon. Be a good boy, Bacon. Well, at least that does attack, so it's not a useless, not a useless set of EVs for that. No, thank you. Do I have... I don't have my cut people. Jesus. Switch with Bacon. Man, Quiver Dance would be real nice. I really like Quiver Dance. I really want Quiver Dance. Alright, now we can put Jesus back out front and just murder a bunch of owls. Which at this point in the day should be like 85% of what's here. You never know what you might find, man. I found I used like precious gems and stones and stuff for one, and I found I actually really enjoyed using that naming theme. It was actually a lot of fun and really cool. It's like really cool shit. So, I mean, you never know what you'll find. Alright, who tagged me? That's Brad. Sorry, Brad. I is the streaming. Not the Discord says I'm streaming, even though it should. the music artist theme. Noctowl equals 1. Oh. No. Noctowl. There's a W there. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. There's a Pikachu. If I could get a shiny Pikachu, I would not be upset. Nope, that one. Yeah, that was an interesting naming theme, and you definitely used it very effectively. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could always reuse it. I mean, it definitely wouldn't be ideal to have an adamant Pikachu, but I could work with it. Like, that's what the frickin' EV training's for. You know, it just kind of takes care of that. It may not be perfect, but it would also give me, I think I'd be the only one who would be able to do the Surge rematch, because Lieutenant Surge requires you to show him a Pikachu in order to get his phone number. And no one else has caught a Pikachu. So that'd be an extra 30 points for me, which I could really use. Oh, you have to trade it? That's stupid and unfortunate. Oh, he gives you a French one. Oh, that's awful. The answer to that is awful. Oh, man. Yes, I get the Crustle the Beatles joke. Yep. And I think it's very clever and I like it a lot. I know all about them deaths, my friend. I know all about those deaths. I think Mankey was like my 23rd death this run. Hey! Thank you for the follow, Chibi Gamer. I really appreciate it. thanks for coming by. As you can see, we're doing some EV training. We've got we actually finished all of our gyms for this week, but we also have a competitive aspect to this Nuzlocke against a couple of other people. So we're EV training. And man, is EV training the worst. We were almost so we battle by section. So the Kanto post game is, we broke it into sections. Every 2 weeks we have to battle 3 gyms, then 2 gyms. And at the end of every 2 weeks, we PvP each other and see who wins for points. This is all done off a point system. Yes, yeah, we use Showdown to battle. My competitors, one of them lives on the east coast of the United States, and one of them lives in Australia, making in-person stuff a little difficult. But if this is your style, I would recommend you check out Blastbird Radio. It's a Nuzlocke podcast found where all podcasts are found. We're essentially following along with that show, and you know they give a very good rules breakdown and how everything works and all the progressions. This is what is this? Is this cycle 8? Cycle 9? I think it's cycle 9. And we're going all the way up through red. And man, that level limit for red is gonna be insane. I think it's something like 85. Yes, those are our current squad. As you can see, we're training our dragon up, because I think running double dragon is actually really cool and has a lot of utility. You know, our Kingdra is running special, so having Dragonite with physical moves is going to be really, really strong, and he's going to learn Dragon Dance at level 45. And we all know Dragon Dance is one of, if not the best move in the game. For, you know, one of the best setup moves in the game outside of Quiver Dance, and that's not even around yet. Hopefully we're so earlier on in our run, we wiped twice between Morty and Whitney on the second run. So each death has a negative points penalty, and we've lost a lot of friends. Like, we've lost a lot of friends. We've lost over 20 friends this run. And we're very behind on points. So I'm really hoping we really need to come back with PvP wins to get us some good points coming back. Like, we're 800 points behind. It's kind of nuts. The point totals this season are insane. Like, Here, let me check my tracker real quick. Points totals right now. Right now, for me, at the end of this cycle, I have 1,390 points. My next closest is actually Old School Bliss, who's actually only got 1,470. I didn't realize I was that much closer to him than I am. And then our leader Aliara has 2,000 points. Oh. Well, thank you. I very much appreciate the support. God knows we need it. Yeah, let's so with the way that our rule system is, there's a scaling hard mode point value. So for those behind, so like me, I've been able to do third place hard mode hard gyms, which a hard gym just means you're not allowed to use super effective moves. And standard rules for this run is no healing in battle. So no healing, no super effective moves. And we get 70 points for that. For hard mode in third place. And I've pretty much been in third place since like cycle 2. I've been running those third place hard mode gyms because I've been so far behind. If it only has super effective, then you're stuck. You know, you have to switch out or you die. There's I mean, theoretically you could break the rules, lose all your points for the gym, and not die, but you know, that essentially that breaks the spirit of the competition. So you have to be very careful on who you bring where and into which gym. Yeah, exactly. The honor system, it's, you know, we have all promised to follow these rules, and follow them we shall. Now, don't get me wrong, people make mistakes, and occasionally you're gonna, you know, you don't pay attention, you don't realize something's dual type, and you hit it super effective, you know, you lose all your points there. All the points for that gym, gone. Fortunately, I have not done that yet. I've been very fortunate in paying attention with our gym battles. Although, actually, someone in the main show in Blastburn Radio has done that. I think season 2 for Gold, Silver, Crystal, Messer Engine he was using a Murkrow against Sabrina and hit Fly and hit an Execute. So that obviously hits super effective. And he lost all of his points. Yeah, Jolly by Nature, one of the other co-hosts in Series 4 while he was playing Platinum. He used... Yeah, it was against Fantina. I forgot what he used, but he hit something. Oh, he used Shockwave against a Drifblim. Yeah, Spark. He used Spark against a Drifblim, and that, you know, that negated all of his points for that gym. So I mean, it happens. Subscribed? Chibi, that is my first Twitch sub. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. subbed on YouTube. Regardless, that's actually okay. So that's the first time I've seen that actually pop up in my events, like in my events tab. I didn't realize it connected to YouTube that way. That's still really awesome, and I very much appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually almost there. Right? I didn't realize it did it did that either. But yeah, I'm actually almost up to affiliate. I just need to get my average viewers up. Nope, not centered. Hoot hoot, gone down. Oh, there we go. See, there's actually a nice little icon. Hey, Pokey Tattoo, how's it going, my friend? We are EV training, and we're gonna get this blasted Dragonite up. If it's the last thing I do. My favorite. You know, right now, these days, I've been really into Mega Aggron, and really just Steel types in general. They're kind of my jam right now. For a good while, I was very much a Probopass fan. I mean, I still am. But I got to use a Mega Aggron in a draft league, and he was awesome, and I love him, and he was wonderful. So he's kind of been my guy for the last little while. Yeah, I hadn't really used Aggron a whole lot, just because he takes a while to get all the way evolved. But using him in a draft league, that was just, I very much find I love draft league format, and man, he was so good to me. Oh man. I might have used one in my original, but man, that was a long time ago. Oh, XD is so good! XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Coliseum are amazing games, and I really wish they'd make a follow-up to it. That'd be so cool. +1. Oh man. Yeah, it's real sad that never ended up happening. I mean, you know, with the motion controls on the Switch, you might be able to do something real interesting with that. +1. Oh, Zach, I cannot remember my team from my original playthrough of Coliseum or XD if my life depended on it. I played those so many years ago. Like, insane. Yeah, I played it when it came out. I think I got it new. I think that's actually one of the few GameCube games I got new. Coliseum I got when I bought my GameCube at a pawn shop. But yeah, XD, I was all over that. Give me another Noctowl. Is that a Noctowl? That's not a Noctowl. Plus one. Okay. You know, I never did end up getting Ho-Oh in in Coliseum, but I'm pretty sure I purified everything. Oh man, that takes some real big luck. You got real lucky there, Zach. Alright, let's go. We're gonna run into the Pokemon, or the mart real quick, so Mom will stop yelling at us. Give me all of your berries. Hayapa berries. Babiri berries. Shucka berries. More Shucka berries, thanks Mom. Tanga berries, I don't even know what those do. What are Tanga berries? No, all the way up, thank you. Tanga berries are super effective bug. Oh yeah, you have to like go through Mount Battle with a team you brought in from Ruby and Sapphire or something after purifying everything, and it is a slog, and I never had the patience to do it as a kid. Just did not have the patience. There we go. Going down. What the hell was that? Don't do that again. I don't like it when you switch sides on me. Not a fan. An all ribbon Pokemon? That just sounds like it'll take an awful amount of time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wish your friend all the luck in the world. But man, that is a time commitment. Your friend is very dedicated. Whew. I envy you the time you have to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine. Zach, that is quite the goal. A shiny badge quest? I don't think I've heard of that one. Have I missed a mechanic of the game? Is there shiny badges? Or is it like a he's going through the game with only shinies? Ah, okay. I have heard of that. I just hadn't heard it called that. limited on types. Is he always limiting himself to ice poison? That's very interesting. It's a very interesting type combination. And that's... Does that count dual types? Like if you got water, like you got Pelipper, water flying, did that count for it? Okay. Alright, that could be very interesting. It's a very fun challenge run. Absolutely. I've never actually ran monotype or, you know, type restricted runs. I've done type locks, but no restrictions. I really need to play Gen 7 again, particularly Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I greatly enjoyed. I just don't have the time for it anymore. Work is a killer. Ultra Necrozma was such a good boss battle. Like, I really dig Ultra Necrozma. I very much want to try. I have no doubt I will get my ass handed to me. But I would love to try a Nuzlocke of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And, you know, I will as we play along with... As I play along with Blastburn Radio. They'll get there eventually. Yo, Alolan Muck is freaking awesome. I dig Alolan Muck. I used him a lot in VGC for a little while. When I was doing... back when I was doing Gen 7 VGC. In Standard Sun and Moon. A few years back. He has such a cool design. And giving him that dark type to pair with poison just made Muck so much better. Yeah, the limited dex year. Let me tell you what, I was just trying to break into it. I was awful. Absolutely awful. VGC 18, I did a little bit better, but, you know, there's only so much to do when you're not quite defining the meta, but just following it. You never do quite as well when you're following versus creating. And VGC 20, I'm excited for VGC 20. You know, I only play a little bit competitively with VGC. There's a convention out here that runs a VGC tournament every now and then. So I got into it for that. My personal favorite brand of competitive is Draft. Draft is the way to go. I love it. 'tis my favorite. I'm actually running a draft league currently, and I'm participating in another one with Blastburn Radio on the Blastburn Radio community. Ranbats are a very interesting meta because you can't do anything to really influence it. You know, it's like half luck, half half luck, half skill. Yes, I can see harsh. It's definitely very harsh meta. He's talking about random battles on Showdown. What is it? 9 o'clock. Yes. Yeah, Ranbats is random battles. It's a very specific metagame on exclusively on Pokemon Showdown. What are we at? We're at 134 HP EVs. Just about halfway there. I think we are halfway there. Yeah, I know Power Geomancy was real big this year in VGC 19. Like, what Geomancy, Power Geomancy was the meta for VGC 19, along with Moon Guy Z Lunala. Hey, look. You get to go down, my friend. Because you're an owl. And we murder owls. Murder all the owls. Plus one. Hey, my promo bot actually worked. Oh. No wonder it was taking forever. Hold on a sec, guys. I done goofed. I done goofed. Copy that. Put that there. Copy that. Oh wait, no. Why is attack so high? Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, because, okay. Yep, nope, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Copy that. That was there. And then we get rid then put the macho brace on. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm real sorry, guys, that we actually went on a good bit longer than we needed to. Right? Yeah. That's 202, and that's... Yeah. We actually went a little bit longer than we needed to for training him. I forgot to have the macho brace on my calculator. So that happens. It's life. Get rid of that. That. That's fine. Okay, let's see. We're level 22. Currently at 63 HP. 40 attack. Just get rid of that. Defense is 29. Special attack is also 29. Special defense is also 29. Speed is 37. Okay. Something is very wrong with my calculator. But that's okay. I'm not super concerned about it. So, we're gonna give this kid where is it? We're gonna give him the experience share. Yes. Yep, Sophia. Take the antidote from Sophia. And then we're gonna go grind. Lots and lots of grinding. It felt like that was taking a lot longer than it should have. And that happens sometimes. It's not, you know, it's not the end of the world. We've got more than a few people that need to be brought up to level. Alright, Noctowl. Up to Indigo Plateau. And grinding we go. What'd you find in Minecraft? I'm gonna assume that's a good thing. Because I don't actually know. Well, that's awesome then. That's real cool. I'm glad you got your horse of death. Nice. I need to figure out something else to give you, girl. Oh, now we get all them boosts. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. I dig it. Alright. Yeah, that is pretty neat. Onyx, have an earthquake. Okay. Rhyhorn. Ice Fang. Yeah. Jesus, we're not learning ability or agility. You're gonna get another 20 levels and learn Dragon Dance. Oh. Oh. That's kind of cool. Definitely an interesting mechanic. I was not aware Minecraft had things like that. Alright, is Ice Fang gonna do it? It better. It should. Bone Biscuit. Definitely best name. Alright, I can Ice Shard you, friend. Okay. Yes. Murdering bats. Flesh Biscuit. Oh, that's a fun time. All the fun biscuit names. Need you a good sea biscuit. Gotta start with the original. That sounds weird and overly complicated. Can you kill this with an ice shard? Yes, you can. Awesome. There might be. I have no idea. Zach, that's you. Uh-oh. Looks like you guys found something new. Or at least Zach gets something new. You know, as much as I'd like to give Minecraft a shot, I didn't get into it early. And these days, I just don't have the time to get into new games. Like, between work and, you know, doing this stuff and, you know, being the dome stick around the house, there's just not a whole lot of time for other games. Like, I started trying to play Monster Hunter, and first off, not a fan of the combat system. It's very clunky. But I think I've maybe been able to put in maybe 2 hours, and I started it 4 weeks ago. You know, my little brother plays it. World, the one on PlayStation 4. My little brother plays Minecraft on occasion. He really enjoys it. I just haven't gotten into it. And you know, it's entirely possible that I just haven't gotten far enough into Monster Hunter World to have a good combat experience. It just feels clunky early in comparison to things like the new Spider-Man game or things like that. Yeah, I'm sure I have to do a lot more experimenting with weapon styles. Yeah, no, I think right now I'm using the base knife and shield, and it feels clunky. Like it takes a long time to register the input and do something about it. You know, stuff like that. I'm sure once, and you know, I didn't actually realize there was a section for training. So I was just kind of running around throwing myself at things. So it's entirely possible that I'm just not experienced enough with it to make it work well. You know, I will never say that I'm the best at these things. just that I am enthusiastic. So I probably just need more practice. I think I might try playing with the crossbow. I think that'd be interesting and a lot of fun. Bacon, eat all the things. I do like some ranged weaponry. It's a fun time. Oh, let's see. Well, we're almost there with bacon. We should pretty easily get him to 56 tonight. We might be able to get Gengar to 56 also. And that should give ya boy Jesus a fair bit of experience. Probably gonna have to come back tomorrow to do some more grinding though. Almost definitely. Nope, you are not evolving yet, kiddo. Need you up to 45 first. Because that's when Dratini gets Dragon Dance. And Dragon Dance is what we really need. Okay. Have a nice shard. Almost there. Oh, man. Training Jesus is going to take so long. Pseudos always take forever to train. Oh, dude, Dino takes forever to train. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. None of that. Ah, Blizzard. If we're gonna have a special move, we're gonna have Blizzard. Yeah, that's nuts. Just straight up nuts. Yes, get that hyper potion. Zweilous is actually a very cool middle stage, and it's real good too, because he is that middle stage for a very long time. Aquatail. I'll get rid of Twister for Aquatail. No, you are not evolving yet. Okay, let's see if I just did really bad with my thing. Alright, 31. We have 89 HP, 54 attack, 39 defense, 40 special attack, 39 special defense, and 49 speed. Zach, we're probably not actually gonna have water on Dragonite at all. We just kind of grabbed it because it was better than what we have. Like, in the end, he's gonna be running E-Speed, D-Dance, Dragon Claw, and probably Thunder Punch, because he can get that by move relearner. That's fair, Zach. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably run into that when it gets to that point where he can actually fight for himself. In the end, if I can make it, he's not gonna see the field again until he's a Dragonair, a D-Dance Dragonair. Man, now I don't have anything for my U-turn TM again. That'd definitely be interesting. Dragonair. So looking back at some of the chat here, Dragonair is very, very pretty. Like, just straight up is a very pretty middle stage. Sliggoo's not my favorite, but then honestly, that whole line isn't my favorite. So that's not really saying anything damning. But I can see the attractiveness of a cute little Sliggoo. God. Alright, there's two of our friends. Look at that special attack. 223. So nice. Oh, wait. Sophia has an item. Take. Ah, so slow. Salvadora is so slow. She is the slowest of friends. I mean, you're right. You are entirely correct there. Please don't explode. But she is the king of slows. Come on. Was that necessary? Really? 2 flinches? I have a power gem. Yeah. She is our best friend, though. Salvadora straight up soloed, what's her face? Misty. Straight up soloed Misty. And would have soloed Blaine, honestly, if she hadn't gotten poisoned. Like, if she hadn't gotten poisoned, she'd have been fine. And would have murdered the ever-loving life out of Blaine without any sort of problems. Okay. Alright. I think we're only going to be on for another 15-20 minutes. Then I've got to get myself ready for work tomorrow. But that should give us another fair bit here. Alright, hold on just a second. Yeah, that's these guys. Where's my notification settings? Just messages. Okay. Okay, there we go. I had one of my Discord channels was going off. Yeah, we got our shiny Slow King. We got her. Oh man, we got her around Chuck, and And man, she's not been great up until now. Like she can eat special hits for days. Like legitimately ate a thunderbolt from an invested Gengar. But now in Kanto, she got Psychic, and we got leftovers, so she was able to get some passive recovery. And man, she's just been so good. Like, Power Gem does massive damage against things, even though it's not Stab. Surf is amazing. You know, Stab Surf. Stab Psychic, finally. Oh my god, finally. We've been running Confusion forever. And then the utility in Nasty Plot? That's just so nice. The ability to run Nasty Plot is amazing. She has definitely become a monster. Like, against Misty, we just sat there against her Golduck and Nasty Plotted up. And then just, like, surfed and psychicked everything to death. And it was great. And against Blaine, we were essentially doing the same thing. And it would have been great if he'd procced a poison from Smog. His, what was it, a Macargo. His Macargo procced poison off of Smog. And poison does more than leftovers recovery. So, you know, we're sitting there trying to do that hard mode, can't use water or rock. Yeah, of course, Zach. Get yourself some sleep. I will see you next time. But, you know, poison did more than the leftovers recovery was able to do. So in the end, she just got whittled down, and we had to switch her out. And that turned into an absolute nightmare. Like, sometime this weekend, I'll upload the VOD onto YouTube, or you can, you know, check out the VOD from Monday. And it was an absolute disaster of a switch fest around Blaine. And eventually we actually screwed up. I was trying to check the defense on my Gengar, who is our franchise tag and has to be in the party at all times. And I accidentally clicked switch against his Rapidash. And we had our Kingdra out, and Kingdra was at like 3%. So his Rapidash tried to quick attack Kingdra to secure the KO, and we switched into our Gengar by accident, giving us a free switch on the normal type move. And then we were able to murder him with Spec Shadow Ball. It was nuts. This is a Nuzlocke, yes. We're definitely Nuzlocking. So we really didn't want to lose anyone. And really, we honestly shouldn't have gone against Blaine this week. His Rapidash is level 59. Our level limit is 56. And as you can see, we were nowhere close to that for the most part. And it was a mess and a half. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. We're well under half. Let's roll TF on out of here and get some healing. Yeah, you'll find most of the stuff that we stream tend to be Nuzlocks if it's Pokemon related, which it usually is. Though occasionally I'll try and run some fun other games. But yeah, usually we're just Nuzlocking our way through. Alright, we're gonna give it 5 more minutes. And then I gotta get ready for work. Yeah, Nuzlocke just let you do so much through even the vanilla game. Like, the only thing I've changed on this is the ability to evolve things without trading, or like without items, without trading essentially. And it's just no game is ever the same, you know? Especially when you play with a level limit. You can't outlevel gym leaders. You can only do so much, you know? And it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Again, I'm not gonna claim to be great at it, but I do enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, you get attached, it just all stays there. And yeah. Our second run through and the first half of our third run through, let me tell you what, I was not attached to anything. You know, when you go through and you wipe twice in the same essentially the same session, man, it is so hard to stay attached to your friends when they're all just dying everywhere. That was a very bad time. Give it to me. Give me more. Dawn fan. Dawn fan is what I need. Have surf. There's a Dawn fan. Give me that sweet, sweet experience. No, none of that. There we go. Nice and easy. Yuck. Go away, Onyx. No one likes you. Yeah, I've very much gotten attached to Zalvadora. Even like as soon as we caught her, as soon as we found her, I was super hype just the whole time. And I will be devastated if she dies. 100% will be devastated. I'll be real upset if our Gengar dies too. Like, SOS has just been so consistent for us, especially once we were able to evolve him, and we got that stab Shadow Ball by level up. So good. Even as a Haunter, we were just throwing him and his massive special attack at everything. Alright. So I need to go get my stuff ready for work for tomorrow. So this is where we're going to end for the evening. We'll probably be back again tomorrow night, about the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because we need to get the team ready. We need to get Dragonite up. We need to get everyone up to 56, and we need to get our levels moving. So yeah, so we will definitely be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you enjoy this, check out Blastburn Radio. It's a podcast found where all podcasts are found, listened to, acquired, all that good stuff. You can follow them on Twitch at Jolly by Nature, Messer Engine, and Celeste the Lost. I am Poker Ranger Pat. You can find me here on Twitch at Poker Ranger Pat. You can find me on Twitter at PatM_376. And you can find me on YouTube as Poker Ranger Pat. I'm actually part of a podcast, Poker Survivor, and you can find that on YouTube at Pixels, Polygons, and Fun. And spoiler, soon going to be on Podcatchers, which will be real cool. So thank you everyone for coming out tonight. I hope to see everyone tomorrow. I've been Poker Ranger Pat, and I will see you next time.